Utah immigration attorneys say they are seeing an increase in federal law enforcement working with ICE.
News specialist Daniela Rivera examines what that looks like here in Utah and the unintended consequence it may have.
After years in immigration law, Adam Craig is seeing a shift.
This is where you have special agents, you have HSI, that you have people that don't typically engage in this type of work.
HSI meaning Homeland Security investigations, involved in detaining his client, John Shin. Craig says when John was convicted of impaired driving in 2020, his protected status under the DACA program was revoked. It was his only conviction since moving to the U.S. from South Korea in 1998.
So you have law enforcement engaged in going after individuals like John, who plays the violin, who doesn't have much history at all.
I've never felt so grateful in my life to be out of that detention center.
But Craig says his experience is getting to be more common as federal law enforcement is stepping in to help ICE.
FBI agents, HSI agents, DEA agents.
Craig also works in criminal defense and says he's noticed another shift. He usually hears from the courts about a high-end trafficking case once or twice a month, but he told us that hasn't happened in months.
Which to me says the people that we were relying upon to do drug trafficking work, human trafficking work, they've been pulled away from some of that. Now, that's not to say that they're stopped entirely.
So, do the numbers support that? The U.S. Attorney's Office here in Utah told us they don't track that data. And while ICE and the Department of Homeland Security didn't get back to us, the FBI did. A spokesperson didn't answer our questions about numbers, but sent an email saying, "We have been asked for assistance and we are sending special agents to these immigration enforcement efforts. That includes assisting in cities where major operations are underway, and we have special agents embedded on teams with DHS."
Everyone was FBI. But the person who was talking to my client said ICE.
Christopher Viscardo is another immigration lawyer. He was there in June when at least 8 FBI officers and an ICE agent were looking for one person, but detained that person's spouse instead.
This was on a Sunday morning. My client was on the way to church.
He says his client has no record beyond traffic-related offenses, something KSL verified using Utah court records.
There was no other crimes they had committed, or no real crimes that they had committed.
Viscardo says about 10 Utahns are arrested every day as part of immigration enforcement, and he doesn't expect that to slow down. Daniela Rivera, KSL 5 News.